this working? Honestly, I don't know if my mic's working. My mic's literally speaking and I have it super close up. So I'm either super loud or you cannot hear me at all. But I'll record the video anyways. So here is a PvP advice from a warrior, which I'm quite a fan of warrior. I don't think I can literally play anything else. I just play warrior. I just love warrior so much. And I obviously have quite a few kills, so 126. And in my last video, I did do a 1v2 and win. But then, you know, I left because fucking big guy who's more prettier than me. So anyways, I'm going to give PvP advice because I reckon I'm able to give PvP advice. So, for a general, just for general, there is quite a few things. So, I will go through the general thing, fucking hell, what was that? Anyways, I will go through the general things as just general PvP, which is mobility, end lag, and block. Yeah, block. So, holy shit, my character's taking forever to change colors. Fuck. Okay, so now I'm a warrior, so I'm gonna show you weapons that have the most general. So, mobility. Now, mobility is, you know, movement, which is actually insanely important, because most people just say dash, and that will do, you know, reflex dash, reflex dash. They think that'll win in PvP, and no. Now, one thing that's really good is having mobility. So, if you play strength, use rush to get closer or further away from it. If you play mage, there's not really options there, so you pretty much just have lead. And warrior, which is my professional, you can use weapons like Atlantean Rapier, which with Arden makes it real fast. Now this doesn't do a lot of damage. It doesn't even do like probably above 150. But it is good with movement. But when I'm in PvP, if I use that, I'll pretty much spring across there. PvP slot, I'm pretty much springing across. So that has saved me a lot in PvP, because if I'm getting low, the guy's attacking me, I'm up in the air, if I carry into the air, it's pretty much a double jump, maybe piercing strikes at the end, they are to regenerate or plant, which is, you know, great. So, this is the number one. Number two is end lag. Now, end lag is, well, it kind of explains it itself, is the end of an attack, but it's, yeah, so end of the attack, there's a little time window. So as you can see, if I do something like giant, look how long it took me to reflex dash. If you're in battle, if the person doesn't make what you have end lag, then they have time to punish that. And when I say punish, I mean the chance for you to attack. So if I did this, I have a little spring where I'm chilling in the air, and then you can attack me. Now different things have different end lag. So if I use Devastate over here, look how much end lag that is. That's like a whole 1 or 2 seconds of end lag, and you can easily punish that. So if we were in battle, you literally have a whole second where you can dodge away, go up, and then, and boom, I would take like 200 damage and not have enough time to move away. So there is a few things to reduce end lag. Now I'm pretty sure if you have attack speed, end lag goes, but with other weapons, so shit, wait, I'm just gonna find the weapons real quick. So if I go these two. Now as a warrior you can use different skills, and so you can replace something like Devastate and Tempest, which have immense end lag, with Whirlwind, which pretty much has no end lag in the floor, and actually has quite a lot of reach, you won't believe it. And so now that's average end lag. So is the Shining Cycle. And the third general is blocking. Now, I tried telling my friend to block, but he won't. Now, blocking isn't something you do or time. But no, it's not something you time. Now, you can't just go around, wait for the guy to hit, and then block. Now, that normally doesn't work. Timing your blocks doesn't work. Normal. So, let's see, if you do an attack, imagine Strength Guy is coming up, and I'm prepping up this. I do that, I have no time to dash away, and my next best option is to block. So what I normally do is say attack and then defend. So attack, and then I press block. That's literally it. So attack, dash if I'm able to. Attack, boom, block. So then I won't take it. If I see a projectile coming at me, I'll just press block. I don't need to parry it. I only need to shield it. People don't realize how good just blocking is in general. Like, I don't need a shield to do it. Plus the shield's actually pretty shit. You know, you don't need a shield at all really. So that's the 3 general. Now time to go for I'll do warrior stuff now. So with warrior, which I am quite experienced, I used to have a file where I put dents on everything because I thought it was good. So I'd have dents this, dents that, dents everywhere. No arting, nothing, just full dents. Dents on under is too even. Like, don't even need that. Now, dent decreases speed, which increases lag and the speed of your attacks. Now, speed is actually greatly important. Sorry, I had to burp. So, you know, if you have speed and size, it's way more important. Oh, what the fuck is my character doing? Get your... So, of course, you do attacks like that. And the song does matter. No matter how many times you tell yourself size doesn't do that. Now, size is those there. Now there are some weapons that can use dents and some that can't. Which is this one and this one. Now, the Renegade Cord, bad with dents. Atlantean Bow, good with dents. Things like the Colossal weapons, those are absolutely horrible with dents. And also another thing, you don't need to put a big enchantment on it. So you wouldn't like, wait, I have a great example somewhere. Here, try bronze. I used to put dents on this and I thought it was good. And then I tried out the other ones, tempered, blah blah blah. And ooh, that shit. You know why? Because it was already balanced out. As you can see, it's pretty balanced out. And now with speed on it, speed attack, fast. I still have that, and I still have good damage. All that makes it a good weapon. I don't need no temper, nothing. And also, checking the stats before you make it. So let's see, you know, the Greenwich cultist stuff. as you can see, it has 1 damage, 0.9 attack size, 1.15 attack speed. It wouldn't really make sense if I put dense on this, or if I put bursting on this, because this is obviously a fast weapon. So I put something like speed or damage on. You can put bursting on it, so then all the stats even out, so then it's more like 1, 0.96, 1.15, which is completely fine because there's not really a downgrade, a debuff, which is obviously good. Now with these, look at but the size. It's not worth it considering it goes at 0.69 speed, and that's just horrible. Now Atlantean bow, you'd actually be surprised, which I've already made a video about how good it is. Now with Storm of Arrows and Den, it is fast, but not only that, it takes up quite a bit of range. It does like 400 damage, so it's pretty good. Something like Psychic Gale. Look, it's slow, it hardly travels anywhere, and I'm most likely not going to hit someone with it. So that's why, with my Ravenna Great Axe, I don't have dense on it, I have bursting instead. So then I won't have any speed decrease, but I'll also have a side decrease. So now it's faster. And my next thing is going to be, let me think. It's something I normally see people doing. Well, number one, attack speed on Aurea is pretty much useless. Oh, organizing your skills. So let me grab let me grab those and that. Now, something I did on my old Warrior, which I was stupid for, is that if I was ever in PvP, I'd panic and I'd just press random button. But I didn't organize the skills of my attacks, so I'd have like flash, and then as E, hit, tail, and then as R, I would have Sparrow. And so that it confused me, and so if I wanted to do a close range attack like Sparrow, I'd accidentally do Piercing Gale. So what I did is I organized my weapons, so now the Q is always a teleporting one, you know, a dash or something like that. Ethereal Flash, Flash Strike, which this one isn't done properly. And then if I'd have close range, you know, Sparrow Thrust, Whirlwind, and then long range. And I'd go about how much range there is. So I'd put Flying Slash as F, and a something else as something else. So Flying Phoenix as R. Now as you can see, this one isn't done. So if I wanted to do Piercing Gale, but I messed up, accidentally grabbed this, I'd do that. That's stupid. Why would I want to do that? And that is that bit done. Now on to skills. Now the skills are greatly important. Let me fucking look at something. So I need that for the example. It's for the example, and it's for the example. Now there are, wait, no. It's for the example. Now here's the thing. I wanted to use something like tempo. So I wanted to be size, I wanted to be damage, and I didn't want the end lag it had. or the summon. That's low. And I'm also stuck in the air. And I'm thinking, surely there's something better than this. Sorry if my mouth is making some weird noise. I don't have water, I'll be out too long. So, I want to use something like Tempest. I'm like, oh, I really want to use Inward. And that does the close amount of damage. So, it does 250 damage. And then Whirlwind does 200 damage and Devastation. Now, I have those 3 abilities because they are similar to Tempest. You know, they all have like a Tempest similarity. So let's look at the similarity. Summoning takes a while. Size is good. The end attack is bad. How I'm standing still, pretty shit, but at least it does damage. Well, it's small. It's not that small. And yeah, Devastate. Smash down on it. High. And I do good damage. Land's pretty good. You know, that's it. But if I'm in water, I can't be able to do it. So out of these 3 things, which one do you think I'll choose? Oh yeah, and the skill. Timer. Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm on this one. And the timer. As you can see, they're all different timers. Now, which one do you think I'd choose? Would I choose Devastate, Whirlwind, or Tempest? Out of all those examples. If you chose Tempest, I gotta say, you should, you know, I wanna say something, it's pretty illegal. Kill yourself. Yeah, if you chose Tempest, you're pretty stupid. If you chose Devastate, I guess you're alright. If you chose Whirlwind, you're smart. And my last thing, which is that you shouldn't trade. Now, what I've done with this account is I tried not doing trades. Now, I have done a trade, as you can see, trade completed, the trade's accepted. That trade gave weapons, but then I came back instantly after. The whole reason I did that is because weapons is like strength. It has a mastery level. So on my old abandoned warrior file, I used to do a shit ton of trading. I had first Dunkins with, you know, it would have both sunk in, but I was all at PvP, and I had like 100 trades, and I traded so much that my account went to complete shit, and I pretty much just traded everything, and I had to listen. Now, me to do something on that account, or, well, in PvP, me with 2 Sunkins and Triads of Bronze on my old account versus me with, let's go, Commodore Card, Starbrain, Silent Blade, and a greenish culture stuff. Which one do you think would win? Me, it's me on this account. The whole reason why is because I've been doing trades, so I didn't trade any things, I didn't trade yet, but I couldn't buy myself, and when I did, so I wouldn't possibly get another weapon for 10 hours, 20 and maybe 5 minutes, maybe, you know, the whole day. I wouldn't get a new weapon. So I picked up with a new weapon, and then I'd use it more, I'd get used to it, and I'd be better. So what I'm trying to say is, don't trade. It's stupid. Because I used to lose PvP battles with the Scimitars of Storm. Because I traded so much that I hardly used it. And then when I did use these and I was in PvP, I would suck and I would lose and I would die. But now that I've taken my time, I've done what I needed to do, learn, use these, I'm better. So I'm, obviously what I just said, I'm better with these. So I use all these, and from my PvP experience, I know about the 3 general things. And if I got a sunken sword of sunken staff, I would be way more powerful because then I just use it for multiple hours and I get used to it. And another example is the Atlantean bow. When I had this on my other account, I hardly looked at it, and then when I finally used it, I was shit with it. I've used it way more in PvP everywhere. Now I'm better with it, and I use it a lot. Ravenna Great Axe. I'll just put this one to the side because I already had the Atlantean sword, and then I didn't know how to use the Ravenna Great Axe, so I was horrible with it. But then I got, made this account. I didn't do any trades. I got my progress naturally, and now I have it, and now I'm good with it when I use it. Even the Triads of Bronze, I said I used that in my last one, but I was horrible with it, and that's because I use this as more of a side piece weapon, and it was just horrible for me. But because I used it as a side piece weapon, I never really learned everything about it. I never got the mastery of it. Now that I have, I know that it's good with Swift, so I use that now. And so that is going to be it for the video. I may have one more thing to say if I remember. I've been forgetting every fucking time. It's like, let me check the time. It's 1:13 right now. I haven't been playing all day. I've literally played for the past, 4 hours, and then the rest wanking. Yeah. Oh, Silent Blades. Shit, sanguine shit with that. Then I learnt, got better. And if there was anything I want you to take from this, it is the 3 general things I brought up beforehand. The no trading. You can, do auctions, I guess. But I do recommend trades, and then become better at PvP. If you want to do it the civil way, go ask someone to 1v1. And if you want to do it the non-civil way, go gank people. Which I'm not really a ganker. But I am going to make another warrior file. I'm doing a warrior experience, where I'm definitely going to gank in that one. You should also... Fuck, I forgot. There we go, I remembered. You should also learn how to counter new things. Other classes. Now, Warlock, I do recommend learning how to block. The 3 generals will genuinely help you. Like the 3 general things I brought up, they will literally help you become better at PvP. Because I used to shake when I was in PvP. If I got ganked, I would be fucking shaking because I don't know how to do it. But now, I know how to do it, and so I'm better. That's because of all the things I learned, all the weapons I used and mastered, and all the people I fought and the people who taught me about the stuff. So the end lag, you should definitely do the end lag thing. That's gravely important. And so is mobility, so is dash, fucking blocking, everything. Literally everything I've said is important. Even if, kind of suck at saying what I want to say. It's important. So, obviously I have 126 kills, so I've definitely gotten better. And you should learn how to PvP different classes, because some have more advantages than you, like mostly mages. Mages can literally snipe you from 10 miles away. And they don't even need to aim at you, they'll fucking hit you. And so, you just learn how to counter those, everything, and you'll be good to go. That is all. Hold on. Where's the wave? Man, I'm too tired for this. There we go, wave. Bye bye.